Okay, these type of problems are a little bit more complicated, but once I give the formula at the end, you can just plug in the numbers, and that same formula works for all the other problems. Okay, so we're going to start over here. We want to find the 66th term. So that means if we keep going, this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, and then fifth, all the way to 66. Figuring out 66 term is going to be challenging. But if you use a formula or function, you can just plug in the number 66 in there, and you can get the answer. I've already answered it for you, but I'm going to show you how I did it. That way you can do number 18 by yourself. So we got the pattern. We got 2, 5, 8, and 11, and so on, all the way to the 66 term. Okay, so this is the first, second, third, fourth, and all the way to 66. Okay, so the first term is 2. Okay, the second term is 5. How do we go from 2 to 5? So we subtract. 5 minus 2 equals 3, right? That means we did 2 plus 3 is equals 5. Okay, then the next term, 2 plus 3 plus another 3, I bet you this right here equals 8. Okay, and the fourth term, so notice how I keep adding a 3 to every one term. I keep adding a 3 and I get the answer. Okay, so this one is plus 0. Just imagine it's going to be plus 0. And then the second term, third term, fourth term, and so on. So I just keep adding a 3, adding 2 3s, 3 3s, and so on, like that. So we have to look at it this way. So imagine it's going to be 2 plus 0 times 3. So this is going to give us the first term, and if you do the math, you get 0 times 3, this is a times right here, 0 times 3 is 0. 2 plus 0 equals 2. Okay, notice how I get a 2. 2 plus 1 times 3. 3 times 1 equals 3 plus, oh come on, equals 5, which is this term. So 2 plus 2 times 3. So notice how now this number right here starts from a 0 to a 1 to a 2. So what we want to find out is how to change this number, because this is the only number that changes right here. The 2 and the 3 stay the same. 2 and the 3 stay the same. 2 and the 3 stay the same. So 2 plus something, we're going to use the parentheses right here, times 3. That's going to be your function right here. Okay. N minus 1. It's going to be the way you solve this. So remember this. This is your function right here. So if you use that same function for all of them, you're going to be able to solve every problem. Okay, so the first number is going to go right here, and then the second number, which is a 3, is going to go right here. Technical difficulties, here we are. So to be able to get this answer, remember what we had previously. We had a 2 plus n minus 1 times 3. Okay, so let's plug in 66 right there, and we solve this, and this right here, if you do the math in your calculator, it's going to equal to 197. Okay, so the first term is already given to you. You plug it in right here, and then you have to figure out what the difference is, what d equals. Remember, d for the difference between this number and this number is 3. So this is where you get the 3 from. Okay, it's already been 6 minutes, so I'm going to stop it. And then you're going to use this n minus 1, put it in the middle, and you have your function. Okay, I know it's long, maybe a little complicated, but just remember the first number plus n minus 1 times the difference. The difference between the first number and, the second number and the first number.